Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. I thought today, welcome everyone. If you are new, and welcome back if you've been here. Okay, so I thought it might be fun to do some, we're going to make an ephemera pouch out of a file folder with some collage and some natural elements. Hang on, dropping everything here. But I have a bunch, since we're coming up on the fall, I have some dried leaves and dried petals and things like that. But I thought that might be fun to do. Actually, I'm just changing my mind here on what I want to put on this. So not a big, I don't really want necessarily this to be red. So I'm going to change the color by putting something pretty on it, like maybe a music page or maybe music and an old newspaper or something like that. Just something to give it a different look. Let's see. Okay, I think the easiest way to do this is going to be with a big, fat, chubby glue stick. My favorite one is Scotch Crate glue stick. It's, I don't know, I like it. I'm not sponsored by it. I just like the glue stick, in case anybody's wondering. But I'm just going to put some of this down. It's a nice, gooey, chewy sort of glue stick. It does have an aroma, but it doesn't bother me. I'm used to the glue smell. And I would say most important are you want to get your corners. And, okay, so I think I'm going to do some, what I'm calling, maybe I should flatten the whole thing out. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. I think somebody gave me this idea once before and said, you know, you should really flatten that out. Do the whole thing. Yes, okay, so this would have to be a pretty rapid gluing I'm going to do here then. Okay, let's move that out of the way. I want you to know that my desk was clean not that long ago, and I had room to play. And now I'm doing what's called making do with the room I have, but it won't stop me crafting. I'm just carrying on into the future, crafting away with what space I have. And it's ridiculous because it's a very big desk, and I use just a small portion of it. And because I shrink it down with my projects. Anybody else do that? Yep. Okay, so this is going to be good and gooey. This will give me a second to get everything down here. You could also use double-sided tape. You could use regular white glue, although it might make your papers wrinkle a little bit. But you can do a lot of things, let's face it. Okay, so I've got some grandiose ideas with this. But it's just going to be a place to store things. So if you're running out of stuff, like maybe you don't have 7,000 drawers and stuff like that, but maybe you could make a bunch of folders or pouches to store your stuff, which is not a bad idea. And then you get the fun of creating and crafting those. It's all part of the same feel. Okay, we have that. Let's put this on, and let's put this stuff down before it dries. Okay, try and go to the edge, but probably won't make the edge exactly because once I lay it down, you'd rather be over the edge a little bit and have to trim than shorten edge. You know what I mean? Don't short yourself an edge. Okay, let's get some pretty old newspaper here. All right, we can always trim, Just trying to cover the red at this point. And what else do we have here? Some ads. Oops, dropped it. Come on back. Oh, this is prettier. See, I found something better. Here's some of that Gothic text. That's always nice. All right. Put some of this down. Okay. I'm going to have to just tear that. Oh, that's not the greatest tear, but that's all right. We'll do it. Okay. Glue that other piece down. Would be better with a ruler. Okay, let's do some tearing with the tearing ruler. I'm leaving about an inch gap or an inch hangover, so I can cover it well. Let's see. Well, we can go sideways. Why not? Okay, there we go. So we have the surface covered with just some pretty things. Now this one area is lifting because I didn't have glue there, so I'm just going to go back glue it. Yep, there. Now I don't even have this anymore. You can just let that go. Throw the cap on the floor and carry on crafting. Okay, so there we go. That's going to go all nice and down. All right. So let's flip it over and remove the excess. And my favorite way to do this is with a sharp craft knife. That's probably not a sharp craft knife. Or you can just scissor cut it. Doesn't matter. I don't know, Pam. Is it time to pull out a new craft knife? Let's see this one. Let's see how sharp you are. Craft knife. Making sure I'm not cutting anything underneath. Did I clear the decks well? Yep, there's a paper clip. Probably want to move that. All right, the little glue thing we'll put over there. All right. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having fun. Okay, put that in the reusable pile. Oh, I put this little flower over there. It's very pretty. And all is well at this end. We are, well, probably by the time you watch this video, if I get it up, this will be Wednesday's video. I'm recording it on Tuesday, so I am pre-storm here. Nothing's really going on. Everything looks normal. It's a little windier, maybe a few more little clouds and stuff, but we do get that normally around this time of year. Anyway, well, that didn't go well. Yeah, that happens sometimes when you don't have a really sharp blade. Apparently, I don't have a really sharp blade. So we'll do it again and prove to ourselves how this is not the thing that you do. Okay, here we go. Just trying to press a little more firmly. Okay, so now everything is pretty much contained. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Turning the ruler upside down puts the flush edge a little closer to the items that need to be trimmed. Okay, I think that went a little better. But so we do have a little bit of red showing here. And I could like fuss with this till the cows come home, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut off that whole edge and not have to deal with it and make short work of trying to patch repair all that. Turn it over so that the sharp edge of the ruler is all the way against the paper. Oh, I should get a sharper blade. Hang on. Here's one. Okay, trading this in, retracting for a brand new baby. Should work just fine. Okay, that looks about even. Slow and firm, never take your eye off the blade. There, now we no longer have that little red edge peeking out. All right, so now I think we can do some, no, I probably should have oriented the other one. See, I made a mistake here. Not unlike me, but when I fold this in half, this is going to be upside down. Oh well, I think it's going to be okay because it's going to be background, and I'm going to be putting things on top of it. So there you go. Maybe let's try some of these red leaves. These are really pretty. Maybe 2 or 3 of these beautiful red leaves. I think somebody sent me these, so thank you very much. Because we don't always have access to everything, right? Like maybe you live in an area where you don't have these beautiful red leaves. That just looks lovely, doesn't it? I love that. Maybe a smaller one though. Oops. Be careful not to break them. They're very they're very tender. They're not tender. They're fragile. There we go. We can form a sentence. Okay. Okay. Looking for the perfect leaf. Well, there you are. That's a nice one. Don't think I'm going to do the stems because they might cause problems. So we'll just do you. Now, I think maybe the easiest way to get you down is with a little bit of Fabrifix glue. Fabrifix, to me, Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, and Beacon 3-in-1 glue, they're all made by Beacon, are essentially the same for my uses. That doesn't mean the glues are the same or the ingredients are the same, but I can use them interchangeably for fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, and paper to paper, and they work fine for me in that regard. So if you like to work with those kinds of glues, clear silicone glues, where you can actually glue wet things, which is kind of neat too. Yeah, where's the, okay, yeah, now we got room there, okay. But there, okay. Let's put you on here, like you found a happy home, getting the edges. And I think what I'm going to do at the end is go over this with Mod Podge because with these delicate little leafy things, they're gonna tear off if I don't protect them somehow. So I guess I could have even Mod Podged them ahead of time, but yeah, I'll just go with it. I want to take off the stem. Okay, so you're on. And so the fold is here. So maybe I'll rotate this around. Put this big one there. That's kind of cool. Take his stem off earlier in the, oh man, look at that. Yeah, that's how it goes. I think I can still use it. I'll just put it together. So dried leaves are fragile and sometimes they break. And you can either discard the leaf or just maybe work with the break. Maybe you can turn it into something or just put it back together like a little puzzle piece and carry on. So let's see how that goes. I've done that a lot with things that are broken. I just sort of glue them back together. The magic of glue is so powerful. Oh, if you haven't seen Fabrifix before, here's this is what the bottle looks like. Okay. And what else? Let's see. Yeah, so it's just another sunny day here in Florida at the moment. Don't know what this will be like tomorrow. And oh, if I lose power, I might not be able to upload things. So if you don't see me, I'm likely extremely fine. Just give me a chance to get my power back on. I'll be running around trying to get the generator started and all that type of thing, or maybe driving out of town if it's drivable and getting to somewhere where I can get internet. That's the other thing. So power and internet. So if I disappear, I'm likely very fine. It's just I'm struggling with power or internet. So I hope everybody else stays safe. A small one there, I think. Oh, that's kind of pretty. They don't have to be perfect leaves. Oh, careful, Pam. So wherever you are, I mean, I guess the storm has a lot of reach. It could go anywhere, as we know. Where they predict it will go is usually not where it will go, so we're prepared for that. We have, our basic supplies in place. Sonny is given his list of duties. He's shirking all his responsibilities right now, apparently. And he's napping in his little basket. Yes, okay. So he doesn't seem to be too concerned, but we take it seriously, but we don't get overly worried. So we are in that camp. Because we've been through a lot of these, and, not our first rodeo. We're okay. And what else? Oh, just broke that leaf. Well, I'll just put you back here. We don't know what to do with you now, let's face it. All right. Put you in here. Where are we? Okay. So, I want to put a few more things. Let's see, what would look cool? I've got so many things. Oh, and if you don't have real leaves, don't forget, you can go down to, I don't know, the Dollar Tree or Joann's Fabric, or wherever you get these things, Walmart maybe, fake leaves, and you can glue fake leaves down. So remember, never let lack of a craft supply stop you. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear I don't have. No. Here's a little bit of handwriting from 1957. That's just a cool little piece. We could put that on there. That's kind of neat. Why we put down what we put down, sometimes we have no idea. Maybe we just want to use up scraps or things that are on our desk. Cool little things that maybe don't have a particular home, but this could be their home. Yeah, put you there. There's your home. All right, we like that there. So there's like little pieces of whatnot can actually become very, very cute little elements in any design. Let's say you made something like this out of a nothing piece of cardstock, and maybe you want to use something like that. I mean, maybe not the whole thing. Maybe you just want to use part of it. So that requires tiny scissors. Why can't I find any of my scissors at the moment? Because your desk is a mess, Sally. There you go. Okay. And this is just a little word that says thanks. It was with a stamp. Oh, that was kind of cute. I'm going to put it there. A little lower. I'll use the rest of this up. So you get every little drop used. It's not the cheapest glue, but I think it's really, really good glue. You're just starting, you don't have to go buy all the expensive stuff. No. See if you like the craft, see if you get hooked by it. And then you'll decide whether you want to upgrade as you go along. I would say that's probably a good process. But it's never bad to have good glues around. You use glues for a lot of things. All right. Where are we? Okay. I am looking on my desk for other little elements. What are you? What are you? Some little bug or something on a page. That's kind of pretty. I think I want to ink you. Maybe you're too soft looking. Oh, maybe on here though. Oh yeah. There we go. I think you look nice on there. All right, I don't even have to ink you then because you pop nicely enough on your own. Just going to get your little downs, your edges. And I'm going to do my best with the edges, but I'm not going to be so fanatical about them because I think I am going to Mod Podge it all, and that will tack down a lot of the edge work. Okay, there we go. All right. And what else do we have here? So many things to pick from. No. Okay, so this stuff, yeah. This is Cricut cut, I think. And I think that's going to look really cool. That looks pretty. Let's do that. All right. So just gluing some fun things down. Maybe thinking about fall elements, things like that. It's always neat to do at this time of year. So we're bumping up against September. Okay. And that kind of makes me think of fall leaves, things like that. I don't know, it's just sort of coming into my zone. What's this little thing? I think this was like a rabbit or a bunny. I don't know. Let's turn this around and see what we can do with that. I don't know. It looks like, no, it won't show up there, but it would show up here, but that's maybe too close. Okay, maybe we're not going to use this. Sometimes you don't know. Oh, we got some more of this. That's good. We'll use more of this. I think this was gifted to me. I'm pretty sure it was because I don't have this machine. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, that would be very pretty. So these are lovely elements. I mean, you could just crank out a bunch of these and then you'd have them. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe I should get a cricket. Now I'm all excited about the cricket. Let me think about it. I have a space issue in here. I have to really be careful what I add because it takes up space and I've only got so much of that. Well, we'll see. We'll think about it. Yeah. Use what you have. Shop at home first. It's always good. All right, now maybe we could put a word or something up there. Note of love. That's nice. This was with rubber stamping, just on some cardstock, having fun with that. All right. Maybe I want to round the edges on this. Okay. Yeah. Rounding. And now I think I could put that here, but that's really close to that. I don't want to do that. But, oh, the words are there. Maybe there, but I think I want to ink the edges then. All right, let me find my brown. There you are. My brown distress ink, which is the color Walnut Stain. And just to wake it up a little bit, I'm going to spritz my pad with water. Okay. And it really does wake it up. It's like, I'm all awake now. Now I know what you're doing. Okay. So this definitely has like a fallish sort of theme to it, which I love. I just love autumn, love fall. It's cool. I think in Florida we fantasize about autumn and fall and cool breezes because we don't get them very often. So a cool breeze is definitely a magical thing. Okay, there. Okay, random placement. As if the wind blew these things there. Okay. All right, so let's do this. No, let's leave it flat. And let's Mod Podge the heck out of it. Where's my Mod Podge? Okay, I have a very strange container of Mod Podge. All right, here it is. It looks like my lunch. Somebody says, is that your lunch? Is that yogurt? No, it's my Mod Podge. Don't get the two confused. And I'm just going to take a paintbrush, and we're going to paint over the top of this. Okay, let me try that one and this one. I don't know which brush I'm going to use at the moment. Okay, I'm just bringing over some random brushes. This one maybe I didn't rinse it out enough. It's a little hard. Yeah, you think? Yeah, that's a little hard. Maybe not. I have this scraper brush, but that might be too scrapey over this little guy. And then I have, what is it? This swabby guy. This might be the guy. Let me see. Oh, then there's this guy. Okay, here's this really old brush. I don't know what it is, but that might be good. Okay, whoop. Okay, I guess we're going to use you. You wanted to jump into the bowl. Why do I not have... I have a piece of red showing here, so I should cover that with... I'm just going to stick some of this down right there. So I don't have red anymore. Okay. Okay. North. Okay. There we go. I don't have red anymore. And now we will Mod Podge. You really need to put something under this. Who are you kidding? I know. All right. Grab a wrapper thing. Okay, I'm just like, it's a packaging thing, so I'm going to put it under here. So when I get the glue all over everything, as I know I will. Okay, this is even getting, oh my God, it's thick. I think I have to stir it a little bit. Should probably add a little water, but that'll make everything yucky. Oh boy. Oh, it's just too much. You know, let's just do it. What the heck? All right, let me get a couple more of these. I think I need some more protection under here. This feels like it's going to be messy, people. It just feels like it. Okay, and one more here. We protected everything. Am I not the worst crafter ever? Oh my god, I'm so lazy. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's cover the leaves. We go, okay, here's the trick. Go in the middle, out. That way you don't break it. That's my theory. Okay. You might want to backtrack a little bit just to get the undersides tucked and glued. Okay, let's glue the leaves first. Yeah, go like this. Out, out, out. This is going to take forever to dry. Okay, so I'm putting it on pretty thick. But I want it to be pretty thick because I want to create almost a plasticized leatherish kind of feel to it. So it has some strength and support because it's going to be ferreted through. And I don't want these things to break. So this is a good way to handle the breakage. Just slap some Mod Podge down. Good old Mod Podge. M-O-D, new word, P-O, I think it's D-G-E. Yeah, it's not Mod Podge. I know we all want to call it that. It's not Mod Podge. Okay, I probably called it Mod Podge before. In the day, you know, back in the day. Okay, this little guy with all the little feetsies with the leaves. Yeah, you probably want to tuck him down well. Anything that has edges. Yeah, just kind of go in there and give it the once over. This is called the once over. If you didn't know it, that's a very technical term for this. The first time application of everything. This is a once over. And then we're going to go back with a twice over just to seal the whole thing because the rest of it just needs some sealing too. Now I could do more on there, I'm sure, but I'm going with the, see if I have anything that looks a little bit fall-like that I could do on there. Oh, it might smear, you know, because my stamps, my rubber stamps, they might smear, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to back away from that idea and just carry on. Okay, a little edge there. You just get in there and you Mod Podge it. Yeah, and then you Mod Podge it flat. Yeah. Another little edge, Mod Podge, flat. Here, a little Mod Podge, and flat skis. There we go. I'm taking care of all that business. Okay, good. Now we're going to go. I feel like I want to add a little bit of water to this because it's so thick, but what the heck, let's just put it on. We're going to just do the same concept, taking it out to the edges, but on a grander scale. Look at this. That's my theory. Yeah, okay, I think this is going to work. This is going to take forever to dry, but it's going to work. We're going to have a nice solid piece. It's almost like you're making material out of fabric or not fabric. You're making fabric out of fabric. No, you're making a material out of paper and glue. It's going to have much more strength, durability, flexibility. The little crackly pieces aren't going to crack as much. Okay, yep, definitely going to take forever. So Mod Podge, it will dry out. It is a white glue, but it's different than an Elmer's glue. Not much, honestly, but it is a little bit. I'm sure there's different ingredients. All right, going out, fanning, fanning. I love to work with nature. I love to work with dried leaves and things like that. And you could put seeds and all sorts of fun things on here too. Why didn't I think of that earlier? But yeah. And you can even put little bling things. You could totally go nature bling and do little seed beads and rhinestones or sequins, things like that. And this will just tack everything down to the surface, and you're making this new paper fabric material. Paper fabric. It's like paper Mod Podge, which feels like a plasticized, leathery kind of fabric. And you can make a big chunk of this and then just put it aside and cut it up and use it for different purposes. I need to put some where this is. Okay, there we go. A little more there. Looks weird. You can always come back and put more on after it dried too. You know what else you can do? And you can do it at this stage if you just thought about it. I need to go rinse this. Okay, this lazy crafter did not feel like leaving the room, so this is, instead of rinsing, you put it in a little Ziploc bag And then you do have to remember to rinse it, but this will at least keep it moist in case you're not done with your Mod Podge. I just said it, Mod Podge. You caught me. Yeah, I would have heard about that. I know. Cover that because it gets dry. You can sprinkle stuff on it. Let's sprinkle something. I'm going over, I'm looking in my little craft drawer. Oh, this is nice. This is nice too. Oh, these are nice. It's all nice. Okay, I got a couple fun things to play with. We have glitter, gold glitter, which I think would look really cool. I have like gold mica kind of stuff. And then I have these little finna bar beads. I wonder if this will stick. Let's try that. We'll try maybe a little bit, all of it. Oh yeah. And you could go ahead and seal this again if you want, but I think it's going to be all right. Let's overdo it as we do, as I do, just so I can show you. This is what mica looks like. I mean, maybe that takes away the natural aspect, but what the heck? I'm just having fun. So there you go. All right. So it's going to be very glittery. Very glittery. Okay, yeah, probably want to seal that, right? Yeah, I know, I hear you. Oh, yeah, that's happened. That happens sometimes. Okay, so this is real glitter. Oh, yeah, this stuff gets everywhere. This is where you blow your nose a week later and you find glitter in it, that kind of stuff. Well, it is coming up with the holidays, so maybe something glittery isn't so bad. Well, we're just putting a lot on here, aren't we now? So I think I'm going to let that dry. And then we'll carry on with that, and I'll show you how I'll put it together. It's pretty easy. But in the meantime, what's the date today? Yes, the special is still active right now. The 25% off DigiKit special is active and running. Trying to find the paper, can't find the paper. Nope, okay. Oh, here it is. If you didn't know, 25% off all DigiKits until the end of August 2023, computer files only. There we go. And here, come here, I have 200 themed. So over 200. So if you're looking for stuff to buy for the fall, there you go. Okay, that's enough of that, Mom. Just knock it off. We're getting to the important part of the show. Cub Pup Reporter Sunshine here reporting from the paper outpost. Dangerously close to the glue. I feel like the weatherman who is standing in the blowing rain and you're like worried for his life. And I'm like worried for Sunshine's fur because he's dangerously close to the Mod Podge. Oh, you're a funny guy. I know. Okay, gotta bring some levity to it every once in a while, Mom. So I've learned. Yes, okay, fine. Aren't you advancing up the ranks? Well, you know, I spend a lot of time here at the paper outpost, and I'm looking around. I'm checking out, see what's going on. I'm looking over there. I'm looking over here, and I'm reporting on everything. That's all I can tell you. But everything is good. Don't stick Sunshine in the Mod Podge, Mom, please. Well, what would happen? Right now you would get glitter on you. Would you want glitter on you? No, I don't want glitter. Mom, I don't like it when you work with the glitter. I get glittery paws, and it's, I don't know, scary stuff because somebody said it's like fractured glass and everybody's going to die if you play with it. So back away from the glitter, Mom. Back away. Okay. All right. We won't play with the glitter anymore. I got my fingers and toes crossed when I said that. I know. You're going to play with the glitter. I know you. Okay. I'm caught. All right. I might play with the glitter again, but we'll keep you safe and we'll vacuum up and we'll clean up. How about that? Okay. That's a good idea. All right. Thank you, son. All right. Bye. All right. There you go. Back in your little hidey hole. Okay. So we are now drying this. And we're just going to let it sit here and dry. And I know, I wish I had my act together where I could bring it back and say, hey, look at the done project. I don't have my act together that well. So this is what we have. This is what we're doing. So I'm going to give you an update on this on Friday if my internet and electricity is working. And then we'll just go from there and we'll finish this off. And it'll be pretty quick and easy. But it's super useful and really good if you don't have a lot of storage space. If you can make pouches to hold things. And the fun thing is you can make them. Yeah, and it's paper crafting. Yeah, and useful for your junk journal stuff. So there we go. And you can make accordion things to make bigger ones and stuff like that. But this is just a very simple beginner tutorial style to get your little fingers wet if you haven't made one of these before. They're really fun. Okay, so if you don't know, I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. It comes out every month. The link is down below in the description box. If you sign up for that, you get a free digital image emailed to you every month that you can use in your artwork any way you like. I have my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts, which are audio material covering junk journaling, paper crafting, life of a crafter, and answering your crafty questions, comes out new audio material on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but every day of the week you can find video podcasts on Spotify. And what is a video podcast? It's basically a YouTube video. Yes, there you go. And just another platform for you to watch or listen on, and they may not necessarily follow the order of things up to right now. They may be coming in you might see some older ones mixed in with new ones. It's all sort of different. And I have an Etsy shop if you're interested in journals or bundles or kits or fundles. Like right now I have, these are going. These are fabric packs. They come with a triple bonus of a very old handwritten letter, like 123 years old or so, a piece of vintage newspaper, and some vintage stamps. You get, in addition, you don't need a code or coupon, free priority shipping. I do have some of those left, but once they're gone, they're gone. And what else do I have? I also sell fundles in my Paper Outpost shop, my Etsy shop. And a fundle is a collection of old and interesting papers that it can be anything from, you will have antique ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, music paper, old dictionary paper, and a whole interesting book, vintage pages to use in your junk journals as you see fit. And also, I have a print and mail service. If you like the idea of the DigiKits, the printable downloads, but you don't have a printer or don't like to print, I will print them out for you in batches of 10 DigiKits, which means there's 5 pages in each DigiKit, so you get 50 printed pages on lightweight cardstock. The only thing you need to do is buy the print and mail option and then send me your list of DigiKit names. I only need the first 2 or 3 words to know which one you're talking about. And you can either send that through Etsy message or my email. Send it to my email, which is pam@thepaperoutpost.com. And what else? I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. You can check out my favorite tools and supplies link in my Amazon shop, and I try and put links there. It is an affiliate link. It does help my shop when you buy things from there, but you do not pay more for the items for using those links. So just so you know. So if you're looking for any of these little gizmos, they should be there, and if I can find the link. And I have a t-shirt shop. If you like the phrase "create with reckless abandon" or "everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise," you can get that on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, zipped hoodie, mug, tote, or water bottle. The link is down below. And what else? You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as seeing what you guys make from these videos. And remember most of all, that fun can be simple and create with reckless abandon, everybody. Take care. This is going to look really cool when it's dry. Can't wait to show you. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone.